tuning in to GSM. Here's your update on Winter Storm Riley. At least 7 have been killed by Winter Storm Riley's strong winds, which brought down trees and power lines from North Carolina to Maine and knocked out power to more than 2.1 million homes and businesses. Deaths have been reported in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Maryland, and Virginia. Many deaths were from fallen trees. 2 of the victims were children, a 6-year-old boy in Chester, Virginia, and an 11-year-old boy in Putnam Valley, New York. National Guard members were activated in Massachusetts and Pennsylvania to assist in the aftermath. Since Friday morning, nearly 4,000 domestic flights have been canceled. United Airlines Flight 3833 had a violent descent into Dulles Airport just after 7 a.m. Friday morning, and the turbulence made virtually every passenger sick. The plane, a CRJ-200 that can hold about 50 passengers, took off from Charlottesville, Virginia. The pilots were reportedly close to vomiting due to the extreme nature of the turbulence. Despite the frightening landing, no injuries were reported. Amtrak temporarily suspended all service along its northeast corridor between New York City and Boston, and wind damage shut down one of the tracks along the Washington-Maryland corridor. In eastern Virginia, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel was closed Friday morning and part of the afternoon. A 100-year-old woman was rescued from her Kensington, Maryland house after a tree fell through the roof and trapped her overnight. Along the New England coast, officials performed water rescues and responded to reports of wind damage as Riley intensified. As trees collapsed, they damaged or destroyed whatever was in their path, homes and vehicles included. In Brockton, Massachusetts, a 16-year-old boy was trapped inside an SUV when a tree collapsed onto it. He was hospitalized as a precautionary measure. No serious injuries reported. Those living in coastal areas were urged to leave before it was too late. Lives may be at risk for people who put themselves in harm's way, said the National Weather Service in a stern warning to residents along the coast. Flooding extended north to the coasts of New Hampshire and Maine on Friday afternoon, flooding streets and some structures. Some schools were closed in southern Vermont Friday as officials tried to keep children home and out of the storm's damaging winds. As conditions worsened on Friday, Governor Andrew Cuomo issued a travel advisory for areas north of New York City. The advisory limited travel for certain types of vehicles in some areas, and Cuomo asked residents to stay off the road if possible. After 3 tractor-trailers overturned on Mario Cuomo Bridge, formerly known as the Tappan Zee Bridge, officials banned all buses and trucks from traveling across the span until further notice. Strong winds set adrift several barges carrying construction materials for the bridge. 2 of the barges ran off ashore near Alpine, New Jersey, and another fully sank near Yonkers wastewater treatment plant. The others were retrieved from the Hudson River. Nearly 250,000 homes and businesses were without power statewide Friday afternoon, with most of those outages in southern portions of the state. Roads in New Jersey were in decent shape for most of Friday, but falling trees left behind plenty of damage in some areas. As always, we'll keep you updated on GSM. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and share.